With the 6th anniversary of Genshin Impact approaching, version 7.1 is quickly becoming one of the most important updates for players who are saving Primogems, planning their next pulls, or simply waiting to see what Hoyoverse has prepared for the anniversary celebration. According to the current information, version 7.1 is expected to begin on September 23 and continue until November 3, placing the 6th anniversary directly inside the first week of the update. The main anniversary date is expected to be September 28, which means players should not have to wait long after the release of version 7.1 before the anniversary celebrations officially begin. The special program is expected to take place around the middle of September, and this livestream should be the most important source for confirming the exact rewards, events, banners, and other details surrounding the anniversary. When it comes to the rewards, there are already several major benefits that players can look forward to. One of the biggest rewards is a free permanent 5-star character selector. Players will reportedly be able to choose one character from a selection of 8 permanent 5-star characters: Dialek, Jean, Mona, Keqing, Qiqi, Tighnari, Dihaya, and Mizuki. This is especially valuable for newer players who may still be missing several standard 5-star characters, but it can also be useful for long-time players who want to unlock a new character or obtain an additional constellation. The reward is also expected to come with development materials that can help bring the selected character up to level 60, making the reward even more convenient for players who want to use their chosen character immediately. The anniversary rewards do not end with the free 5-star selector. Players are also expected to receive the standard anniversary Primogem rewards, including 1,600 Primogems and 10 Intertwined Fates distributed through in-game mail and anniversary-related events. When everything is combined, this represents roughly 20 limited pulls. For free-to-play players, every additional pull can make a significant difference, especially when multiple highly anticipated characters are scheduled around the same period. These rewards could also help players recover some of the resources they spend during the first phase of the update. Another interesting reward connected to version 7.1 is a brand new free 4-star weapon. This weapon is a sword obtained through the update's events and is expected to have 41.3% ATK as one of its main stats, while its effect can provide up to 104 elemental mastery when fully leveled. This makes the weapon particularly interesting for characters such as Odette and Vesna, depending on how their final kits interact with elemental mastery. A free weapon with useful stats is always a welcome addition, especially for F2P players who may not have access to multiple 5-star signature weapons or premium alternatives. However, there is one major rumor that has been spreading extremely quickly throughout the community, and this is where players need to be careful. A viral leak claims that the 6th anniversary will give everyone a completely free limited 5-star character together with that character's signature weapon. At first glance, this sounds like an incredible anniversary reward, but there is currently no reliable evidence supporting such a claim. The source behind the rumor is not considered trustworthy among the major and established leakers, and the information has not been officially confirmed. More importantly, the scale of this rumored reward would be completely unprecedented. Throughout the game's 6-year history, Hoyoverse has never given players a limited 5-star character together with their signature weapon as a standard anniversary reward. Because of this, players should be extremely cautious when seeing posts or videos presenting this rumor as confirmed information. Until the company officially announces something similar, the free limited 5-star plus signature weapon should be treated as an unverified rumor rather than an expected reward. That does not mean the anniversary cannot contain additional surprises. Hoyoverse could still decide to give players extra rewards beyond the currently confirmed package. These could include additional Primogems, more Intertwined Fates, special login rewards, or potentially even a free 4-star character. The launch of the new Snaya region could also give the company another reason to make the anniversary celebration feel more generous than usual. However, these possibilities should be considered realistic expectations rather than confirmed rewards until they appear in an official announcement. Now, let's take a closer look at the potential number of free pulls available during this period. For a completely free-to-play player, the current calculation points toward approximately 91 limited pulls. This estimate is based on around 11,615 Primogems combined with 22 additional limited pulls. In addition to that, players could receive around 15 standard pulls for the permanent banner. This means that even without spending money, version 7.1 could provide a substantial amount of resources for players who have been saving their Primogems. For players using Welkin Moon, the total becomes even more attractive. The estimated number could rise to approximately 114 pulls overall. Meanwhile, players who combine Welkin Moon with the Battle Pass could potentially reach around 123 total pulls. These numbers make the anniversary period particularly interesting for anyone trying to guarantee a specific character, especially if the upcoming banners feature multiple characters that players have been waiting for. Of course, these pull calculations should still be treated as estimates because the final amount will depend on the exact number of events, quests, achievements, maintenance compensation, login rewards, exploration rewards, and other activities included in version 7.1. The actual total could therefore change once the update's complete content is officially revealed. Still, the current numbers suggest that F2P players will have a meaningful amount of free currency available during the anniversary period. And then we have the banners. According to the current information, version 7.1 is expected to introduce 2 new characters, Vesna and Vodyanitsa. These 2 characters are expected to be the main new additions to the update and will likely attract a lot of attention from players who have been following the upcoming character roadmap. Alongside them, the update is expected to feature reruns for Zibai and Linnea, giving players another opportunity to obtain characters they may have previously skipped. This banner lineup could create some difficult decisions for players. With anniversary rewards providing a significant number of free pulls, some players may be able to secure a character they want without spending additional money. However, those who are saving for future characters will still need to carefully manage their Primogems, especially if version 7.1 is followed by several highly anticipated releases. Overall, version 7.1 has the potential to be a major milestone. We have the 6th anniversary, a free permanent 5-star character selector, Primogems, and Intertwined Fates, a new free 4-star sword, a large amount of potential free pulls, and 2 new characters alongside multiple reruns. At the same time, players should separate confirmed information from viral rumors. The claim about receiving a free limited 5-star character together with their signature weapon is currently not reliable and should not be presented as confirmed. The most important date to watch is therefore the special program in mid-September. That livestream should finally reveal exactly what HoYoverse has planned for the 6th anniversary, including the official rewards, event schedule, banner lineup, and any surprises that have not yet been revealed. Until then, the safest approach is to focus on the rewards and information that have reliable support while treating the more extreme anniversary rumors with caution. If the company does decide to add another major reward, it would certainly be a huge surprise for the community, but for now, players should keep their expectations realistic and prepare their Primogems for the characters they actually want.